We're getting festive, and today I'm teaching you how to make a healthy Christmas dessert just like the one I used to have when I was a kid. And I promise you, once you try it, you'll keep it on repeat. Start by adding the milk to a pan, then measure the flour carefully. Bring the milk to a boil. Once it's ready, put it into a bowl along with the flour. Stir very well and let the mixture cool to room temperature. Next, measure the active dry yeast and add it to the mixture, which should be lukewarm by now. For the yeast to rise beautifully, add a bit of sugar. Let it rest for about 20 minutes so the yeast can activate and create a lovely base for our dough. When the dough puffs up like this, you'll know it's ready. We'll need 8 eggs for this recipe. Start by separating the yolks from the whites into different bowls. The preparation takes around 30 minutes, but I assure you you'll love this even more than the cinnamon rolls. Now it's time to bring all the ingredients together. Add the yolks into the mixture that we made earlier, followed by the sugar. I know sugar isn't ideal, but since this is a holiday dessert and we only make it a few times a year, I think we can make an exception. It's the only dessert I make during the holidays, and because it's everything you want, sweet, creamy, comforting, and still budget friendly, that's the perfect dessert to have. Next, add the vanilla extract, Greek yogurt. This makes the dough soft, a pinch of salt, and warm up some milk in the microwave. It's important that it's warm. Measure the flour exactly, and once your mixture is ready, start adding the milk and flour little by little, stirring well each time. Adding them gradually helps incorporate everything perfectly. I remember my grandma kneading this every festive season. This traditional cake is never missing from a Romanian holiday table. Once the dough becomes too thick to stir, start mixing with your hands. Once the dough becomes too thick to stir, start mixing with your hands. Have some room temperature butter ready and begin working it into the dough along with a bit of olive oil. Knead by hand for about 10 minutes until the dough becomes smooth and elastic. Wrap the ball with a plastic wrap and let it rise until doubled in size. Now let's prepare the filling. In a bowl, wipe the egg whites with a pinch of salt until they become thick and sponge-like. Once ready, add cocoa powder, sugar, and ground walnuts. Mix everything carefully. You can grind the walnuts more finely than I did. My blender didn't cooperate, so this was the best I could get. When the dough has risen, start incorporating the filling. Lightly oil your working surface so the dough doesn't stick. Divide it into 6 pieces, as this recipe makes 3 cakes, 2 pieces per cake. Roll each piece very thin as you can. Then spread the filling over it. You can prioritize it with raisins or even Nutella if you like, that's up to you. I decided to keep it simple. Roll it up, then repeat with the next piece. The kids love this cake. Every time I make it, it's in high demand. Once you've rolled the 2 pieces per cake, twist them together gently and place them into the baking dish. Let them rest for another 20 to 30 minutes, then bake at 350 Fahrenheit for an hour or 120 Celsius. Let them rest for another 20 to 30 minutes, then bake at 350 Fahrenheit for 1 hour. Enjoy the softest, most festive Christmas dessert straight from my childhood to your table.